whether after this game or after perhaps a couple more. Of course, GD with the encouragement, though, of course, for 6-4. Like, all right, come on, let's kill screen this. Like, at least, regardless of the outcome, like, let's take it all the way. I certainly wouldn't mind seeing that. All right, because when people top out early, it doesn't give me time to talk about all the random nonsense that comes to mind, right? Doesn't give, you know, all the random stuff that the people are here for. All right, Tetris is just a thing that is happening. It just happens to be the thing that brings us all here, but you know, it's a community thing. The 6-4, right? Oh, 6-4. Oh, hang on. That bar gonna help a little bit. Not gonna burn anything, but it's gonna help. Provided he can get back down to safety there. There's the J. Oh, but hangs the S. Oh, man. Oh, no, that's gonna be it. And this time I'm playing. I'm sure GD not too pleased with that one. Let's mic him up.
Oh, no, no, no!
And that'll be another sweep. This one going to Mr. Grand Designs. Yikes. Tough way to go out. So let's head on over the winner seed. A short-lived match. Short-lived match, but it has come to an end. And it is Grand Designs taking the win. But I imagine... Yeah, there you go. Hell yeah! I imagine those two will be back at it for a rematch one of these days. But yeah, no, those early top outs, man. I mean, they happen to anyone. Even the best of the best. Every now and again. Yeah, right? Just like that, we are... 6-4 clearly was just trying to get us back on schedule, but, all right, yeah, we're, like, literally ahead of schedule now, so here we go. Coming up next, Temp and King. They're gonna go at it. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. It is time for the next matchup on the Monday Night Mayhem. Instructions, please, on the left-hand side. His cart or his scene or something has got some interesting looking colors. And he is one of our Euro friends who has stayed up late because Tetris friendlies. Well, it sure is great. He was looking for a whooping, and he might just get it tonight. It's a Temfu Ibis! And on the right, the self-proclaimed generous man who has decided that he wants to deliver an ass whooping. He is the founder of the Tetris Friendlies universe and the host of the flagship program, the Friday Night Fights. It's the one, the only, Kingsman! All right, you jabronis, we doing SPS? We doing 18s all the way, I'm assuming? What's our dealio here? There goes King, cutting the promo.
1, 2, 3. Right, you see this jabroni over here? He wanted a fight. I was trying to be so generous.
There you go. There you go. That's really, I gotta give Colin $10. Is you bet 15 all the way, no SPS. Apparently that was correct. Oh, don't worry, Waterleg. If King wins, we'll get his audio. Don't worry. Don't you worry. All right. You earned the man. There you go, Colin. Yeah, Colin has generated the seed for the king. He says, give me a Colin seed. All right. It's gonna be 3C, A4, D9. So, if you have yourself a tournament cartridge, wish to play along at home, I don't know why you would want to do that, because it's a Colin seed, but, you know, it'll probably be cursed as hell, but, you know. King seems ready. All right, here we go. Game number 1. Here we go. As GD would say, it's on the run. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right. If you're underway, pieces look the same. Stacks look pretty similar here. But yeah, Tempa's got quite the color scheme going. All right. Like, the speed is the same, the pieces are the same, so I'm assuming it's just a hardware thing being weird, so. I'm honestly just more curious than anything, like, but regardless, we are underway against a pretty big grudge match here. Again, got some trash talk coming mostly from King earlier today. All right, Temp was just kind of looking like, hey, I see there's still spots. Who wants to fight? All right. To which King responded. All right. Oh, where was it? Yeah. To which King responded, yeah, you've been looking for that whooping. Guess I shall oblige. So there you go. That is what has brought us here. And of course, Waterleg on Kick asking, does Tetris Gym have an emulator ROM? Well, it is a patch. It is a patch, so. Of course, you can find that at your leisure. Let's get a quick score check here. It is 61,000 for Temp. It's got a bit of a messy board. Not really too dangerous per se, but, you know, a little bit messy. Meanwhile, 128 is the score for King. He's got a pristine looking board at the moment. Looking really clean. Gonna slam a Tetris to go to 148. Yeah, but Temp just struggling to get out of this mess here at the moment. Not really, and again, not in too much danger of topping out per se. Just kind of becoming more and more prolonged. All right, well, let's see. Oh, he's setting up dirty, though. See if he can... There we go. Dirty! A Tetris for Temp. There we go. It's going to help a lot. And, of course, people talking about the music going on. Got the tune. It is not from Doom, unfortunately. As Temp hits another one dirty down the middle. It is... This is White Bat Audio. Of course, want to shout them out. Providing the tunes. Both here and on the Friday Night Fights. Right, is a... Right, the dudes over there do a really nice job. So, definitely gotta shout them out. You check them out wherever you listen to tunes. YouTube, whatever. I happen to be listening on YouTube. But I think they are also on Spotify and all the other platforms as well. But in the meantime, while we're chatting about tunes, King has built up a pretty massive lead here. He is at 267 here through 71 lines. 127 for Temp. And honestly, for 15, that's a pretty substantial lead. Especially when you consider the transition to the level 16 happens at 100 lines rather than 130 that you see on the 18 starts. Definitely going to be tough chase down here for Temp. He's got to get out of this mess first. It's almost out of it. He's been trying to get some dirty Tetrises here and there when he's been able to. The Colin C just not being too kind for his board. But there we go. Gonna almost get this down. One more burn, and he'll be out of it. Gonna go for that. Go for the tuck. And there we go. He's nice and clean. But definitely a good effort, just being able to stay alive and get out of these messes. Especially on a Colin seed, because, man, I tell you, they are cursed. So here we go. Tetris for Temp has got one more before the transition, as does King. And King will get it. And, oh, Temp with the adjustment into it. We have transition, level 16, 182 to 329. King gonna look to hang on to a pretty massive lead here. Oh, but Temp is bored. Man, almost punishing him here for taking the Tetris into the transition. He's getting really high up here. He's trying to tap his way out. Gets the T over. Can he get anything left? No, the J will not get there. And the game will put him out of his misery at 185. King at 353 will be good. We'll take the 1-0 lead. Of course, welcome into Czar Jordan in the house. Zempro is here. This King is laughing hysterically. We'll pin the new seed in the chat for our players. Yeah, I go. Woo. There you go. Oh, man. Of course, yeah, folks asking, what is a Colin seed? Yeah, it's just any seed generated by Colin. They just happen to be bad, usually. Oh, Kendra, that's perfect. Oh, my God. All right, we got 2 ready players. Let's do it. Game number 2. We're gonna continue on in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh man. Oh, looks like Tef might have started on the wrong level. There we go. All right. Oh, welcome in, Exo Girl Wonder. It's been a minute. Hope you've been good. Yeah, imagine whatever King is saying, imagine he is saying it loudly. Yeah. Freaking, yeah, a single good Colin seed. I mean, really, okay, I could tell at least part of the origin story for the Colin seeds in general. It actually started over at Sharky's event, Tetris Gauntlet. Right? Over at Tetris Gauntlet, and it was the wavy ones and the dry wellers going at it. They, you know, it was a pretty heated match, went to sudden death, and Dewey and Gunter were the 2 players that were playing in a best of 1 sudden death, and they decided they agreed to using the same piece sets, and Sharky allowed Colin to be the one to generate the seed, and it was so miserable. Dewey couldn't handle it, and Gunner ended up squeaking by with a win in a match that he probably would not have won otherwise. So, like, and that's no disrespect on Gunter, because Gunter's a very good player, but Dewey's just that much better. Like, you know. So I think that was the original Colin seed incident there. So I can at least enlighten some folks on some of the origin story. But what else I can do? What else I can do is give a quick score check here. For King and Temph, they are still going at it, looking a lot cleaner overall, especially on Temph's side in this game number 2. It is 91,000 for him, 161 for the King. There you go, Temph with a nice triple down the right-hand side. And another one. It's gonna just go ahead and bring this down. Sees that King is in a bit of a bind himself, so is not gonna be able to expand on the lead here. And it is now Temph with the cleaner board. Oh, King, oh, no way. Oh, it's a triple only there. Bar comes a bit too early. You can see maybe wanted that dirty Tetris, but not gonna get it. And there we go. Now it's clean. There's a lump right there. It's the Tetris and a chef's kiss. Right there. Oh, man. So he's enjoying about an 80,000 point lead over Temph, who will now slam a Tetris close into that a little bit. As Nino reminds us to stay hydrated, right? It'll be Burb semi-hourly reminder to stay hydrated, everybody, courtesy of Nino. Man, looks like I did that just in time. King was in a bit of a bind there up on the top. But he'll get a couple good pieces, get a bar for the Tetris as well. Go to 233. And with that, we'll open about a 100,000 point lead as Temph has been having some problems himself. Yeah. And Girl Wonder, I feel that about life being chaotic. I absolutely feel that. But either way, hey, I'm glad to see you back all the same, truly. Yeah, of course, Roman, the big dog is here. The upstarts champ is in the house. Like, you know, the King got perhaps a little bailed there in some of the earlier, some of the earlier sequences. All right, we are approaching. And King like, what? How dare you? How dare you say that? Transition's coming up to level 16. Temp staying within 100,000 points here. It's at 183. 280 for the king. Temp now starting to get into a groove there. And a couple more touches in there. All right, Genghis transition 302. Solid game from the 15 speed. Temp with one more Tetris on the table here. And ooh, did not go J left. Oh, goes for a J double tuck in the middle there. Right. Or I guess it was multiple J tucks, I should say. They were separate tucks. Either way, he is transitioned at 206. But a couple misdrops on the left side may prove deadly here. Oh, but a long bar flat though. Very nicely done. Okay, he might be able to dig out of this. As King is also in some trouble. And King gonna hang the T on the right. And he is finished at 314. That top out looked easy as pie there. So Temp, you have a chance. He's on level 17. He needs under 100,000 points. He needs 315. This is not a gimme. 315. King is all sorts of mad. He just topped out. There we go. Dirty Tetris for Temp to go to 252. Is about to hit 19. So he's gonna have to do this on the 19 speed. All right, again, needs 315, couple Tetrises, or could just line this out. Yeah, you can see he's gonna take the burn on the right side. Oh, but he's gonna hang the S on the left! Oh, that's gonna do it! Temp cannot complete the chase down, and King will take the 2-0 lead. Oh, man, much to his own delight. My God. Let me fix the tunes here. I don't know what happened there. The music, please. There we go. Can anyone relive? Well, if King wins this next one, don't worry, you'll hear an earful. I can promise you that. But Temp gonna look to shut him up real quick. King is ready. There you go. Can you read that? I can read that. King says he's the whole effing show. There you go. I'm sure you can read that. He made sure of it. As Kindra, it appears, has followed him over there. You can follow him at Kings with 36 as well, so. And oh, Temp's got, oh my God. The UFC ad. Oh, man. What is going on? What is going on? Got the gloves and everything. Oh, no. He got his gloves on. Oh my God, we're ready to go. On that note, Oh man, we're gonna have to edit some of that in post. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, a Tetris. Let's go. All right, coming up next, I believe. Let me look at my schedule. Yeah, coming up next, it'll be Ethan. It'll be Ethan and the Theianwrights, aka Ramble Onlin. That is the name I have for him on Discord. Yeah, there you go, Deck. Yeah. Of course, Deck is here, a member of the King's Fave 5 for 2024, as was revealed this past Friday. Right. POV, you have been kidnapped and have been sitting in Kingsman's basement for 23 days. And he starts to teach you how to roll, just like Cheese-E Fish Tetris from the A Game Scout video. Yeah, that was pretty close to a live POV of that. Oh, of course, Colin telling you, yeah, I found a SpongeBob CRT on Facebook Marketplace. I have one, and it's great. It was like $100 because like a lot of the weirder ones like that, with the weirder like kids CRTs like that, and like there's like some Disney princess ones out there. There's like a Winnie the Pooh TV. Like, I grabbed a SpongeBob one for like $100. I'm like, you know what? It's funny, so I'm gonna do it. That's pretty much why I do anything, right? Like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if I did that? Okay, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, no, Ethan, yeah, I'm with Deck on this one. $100 is worth it for the funny, I think. Oh, true, yeah, the Shrek CRT would be worth that. Might also be worth giving a quick score check here. Right? Temp at 182, his piece is kind of looking perhaps like a SpongeBob-themed level, thanks to the hue shift. 179 for the King, so we actually got a neck-and-neck one going here in this game number 3, at least early on. Okay, thank you, Ian. Yeah, going with Ramble on Ian. All right. That is an I, not an L. Okay. You know, I should have used context clues to figure out that that was not an L, but an I. If I had thought about that for more than like 2 seconds, I probably would have figured that out, but like, I just didn't. So thank you for, thank you for helping my poor brain catch up. Oh man, Tetris attempt gonna maintain a lead here, 280 to 259. They've just been trading Tetrises back and forth here. That's what's allowed Temp to maintain this small lead. But certainly a pretty efficient game going on from both players. Perhaps it's a good Colin seed, if you can believe that. Ooh, but now Temp kind of hung that Z on the right side. Now is starting to run into some complications. Should be able to burn out of it A-okay, but he kind of hung it over in columns 8 and 9. Was trying to put it one more over to the left side. I think I just kind of overshot that. So, either way, this board getting a little bit more manageable. Had another misdrop, but we'll resolve it with a key tuck there of the J. But that will allow King to take a lead by about 2 Tetris's here. 321 to 355. Neither board in the cleanest of shape as we get set to transition. All right, here we go. Transition's coming up, just a couple lines. Kind of getting hit over the head with some S pieces right now. Temp gonna get to transition at 345. We are on level 16. King will join him at 384. Here we go. It is do or die for Temp. Oh, a couple misdrops from Temp though. King trying to burn as well. All right, Temp will get that bar over to the left side. You can see him kind of struggle a bit there. Just kind of go all the way into it. Oh, but a hang. He needs a good piece for that left side. The Z gonna have to do. Not ideal, but it'll work. He'll get that bar over too for some relief. Gonna have to get this down quickly because King is gonna start running away with it here. He's got a clean board. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. There we go. Bar coming in for some relief. Oh, but King! Hang on, King's starting to fall apart here. Might have commentators curse him. Temp's gonna have to get this to a safe spot. He's about to hit 19. He is off at 386. King working on doing the same. All right, he will join at 467, but Temp in some trouble, and he'll top out at 389. And at 471, King will be good, and will take this one in a sweep. Uh-oh. All right, the time has come. I know King's got some words. Where's my scene? There's my scene. I guarantee you he has got some words.
I told you. Oh, of course, I guarantee he's got some words. Of course, I got plenty of words to say to this freaking jabroni who just got his ass whooped. You know, when people come out in my server and say, anyone fancy about a game or 600k player? Of course, he's been asking for an ass whooping. He wanted it weeks ago because he was begging for it. That man over there in jolly old England ain't so jolly right now because he just got beat by a jolly freaking green giant. You know, when you come into my server, you start talking the trash and say that you want to play anybody. I don't care if it's 100k or a million K. I don't care what it is. You're gonna get your ass whooped by the man here, not just on the microphone or in a promo or anything like that, but it's clearly in a 1, 2, 3 battle. Nice and easy peasy, man. It was like taking candy from a friggin' big ass baby. Yum, 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 yum. That was easy as baby taken away. You know what? Sorry, Temp. You know, I put you on the honorable mentions because I think you do have a shot to do something good this year. But it's only January, and you made it into my friggin' loss to the king roll. Bird, baby, you know what to do. Give him the friggin' roll so he can get pinged all night long as he goes to sleep like a piece of trash, getting ready to get thrown out in the friggin' garbage, man. Once again, a jabroni wants to fight the king. Well, he got his ass friggin' whooped. Time to soak in the win to kick off 2024, baby. Take it away, Bird, you son bitch. And all you YouTubers out there, stick around. The main event, you'll see some really good Tetris later. Colt, Scooty, one-on-one. Hang in there. It's worth it. Adios, bitches.
There you have it. King never disappoints. Never disappoints in the promos. Yeah, I'll have to give him the role immediately. We need to... That needs to happen immediately. Yeah, the cup sipping. Oh, man. All right, on that note, we're heading into our second half of the Monday Night Mayhem. And for those on Twitch, I'm gonna run a quick ad break before we get to our next one. Ethan Thoughts and the Ramble on Ian. It is coming up next. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. It is time, everybody, to kick off our second half of the Monday Night Mayhem. And this one, it's between a couple of newer players to the scene in the world of classic Tetris. Instructions, please. The left-hand side is a guy who made his Tetris Friendlies debut on last week's episode of the Monday Night Mayhem, where he ended up going down 3-1 to Mr. Friendlies. And tonight, he'll look to get his first win on the show. It's Ethan Thoughts. And on the right, his opponent for this evening. A player making his Tetris Friendlies debut for this evening. And a player And I'm excited to watch play for the first time. It's not Ramble on Lamb, but it's Ramble on Ian! Alright. So players, if we are doing same piece sets, now would be a good time to let me know. Again, this will be a best of 5. Levels 15 or 18 are allowed. And, you know, yeah, you guys can just kind of work that out amongst yourselves. All right, looks like players have agreed 15 all the way, and we'll be doing same piece sets. So I will generate a seed. I'm not going to let Colin do it. No, come on, like, King and Temp, yeah, they can have a Colin seed all day long. They've been doing this for so long. They can deal with it every once in a while. But I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna haze the new people by giving them a Colin seed. There you go. It's gonna be 4C, C5, 8E. And for anyone else who has a tournament cart that wishes to play along, well, there's your chance. So let's do it. Game number 1, we are good to go. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. New guy, oh, actually, let me check the bot. And yeah, according to the bot, it's a full roller. So Tetris, of course, was wondering. Yeah, so Ramble on Ian is, in fact, a roller, right? As he kind of, yeah, the glove kind of hinted at. I didn't even realize that. So, as that was my first look at him as a player in general. Saw kind of a slight misdrop early on with the Z, but gonna handle it pretty nicely. Yeah, the double flip. Yeah, right. The double flip is what really gives it away. Yeah. I know how that is. All right. All right. Oh, man, but either way, getting cleaned up here on both sides at the moment. There we go. Bank Tetris for Ian. Man. That's what's crazy, guys. We got yet another Ian coming on here, right? We've had several others in the past and the present, really, right? We got the Hawaiian baller Ian Kanetsu, was a kind of a perennial player in the heavyweight division for quite some time. Isn't nearly as active as he used to be, but still will come on friendlies from time to time. Got Ian Keith, right? The former multi-time Upstarts champion, former Twitch TV champion, and was almost the Phenoms champion, right? Was the contender, the number 1 contender up against 20 Dam back at the last Super Show. Right, as he had cashed in his Upstarts belt for his shot. Yeah, and Ian versus Ian that's true. It did happen at CTWC. Yeah, they did play each other. If you make a doodle diss track, will I play it? I mean, probably. Why not? It's friendlies. Why not? Oh, man. But in the meantime, we got some good action going on here as we are joking about all the Ians and, you know, making diss tracks, all this other nonsense. We got a dirty Tetris coming in from Ethan. Right down the middle. He'll go to 158. Ian at 112. Keeping the board under control, but has had to do a bit more burning than Ethan has, particularly in some of the earlier portions of the game. But yeah, it's definitely a pretty good game 1 we got going. People are in a groove. Definitely like to see that. We get a long bar down the left for some relief from Ethan, and we'll slam a bar on the right for some relief. So he will maintain about a 50,000 point lead 211 to 158 is the score at the moment, though Ethan is ahead by quite a few lines. Actually, 20 lines. He is 20 lines ahead. So, something you got to keep in mind here as we start getting closer to the faster speeds. It's possible that Ian is actually playing more efficiently, right? Provided that he can stay perfect. He could actually still end up winning the game here. He has more time to work with before we get to the faster speeds that tend to, kill a lot of players, particularly the 29, but perhaps in these guys' cases, maybe even the 19, again, these two are pretty early in their careers, and are at a point where the 19 is kind of something that they're probably still learning to deal with. But, oh, Ethan gonna struggle with the 15 there. Had a hang of a J. It'll be finished at 240. So there's your target, Ian. You need 241 to take game number 1. Ian just having to continue putting weight on that hole that he's trying to get to right now. He's at 194. He needs 241, so ideally a couple Tetrisses could probably just line this out and get it done before 19, but certainly wouldn't be so bad to, get some good scores in. But again, first and foremost, got to get out of this mess. Gotta just take it brick by brick. He's got 4 lines till the transition to 16. And it's not getting very... Oh, he's Tetris ready. Way up high. The game is not giving him the bar. He's gonna have to burn. It comes way too late. Oh, but gets another... Okay, we'll take the burn with the L. Wow, what a dig from Ian. Getting really dicey. Can we get another bar? No. So far, no. Getting more S pieces than you can handle. Is that 210? Oh, hangs the bar on the left. And that's gonna be it. He'll be done at 210. Oh, no. And Ethan at 240 has done enough. And will scrape by, taking game number 1. Man, had that friggin' dirty Tetris set up. And just, the game did not provide the piece. And for our players, new seed is pinned in the chat. We're just incrementing our first 2 digits by 1. So it's gonna be 5D instead of 4C. But everything else will remain the same. And we're good to go. So let's do it. Game number 2. We're gonna continue on in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And of course, I want to thank everybody that's still hanging out here. Again, we got lots of good action left to come. I appreciate everybody that's hanging out, supporting some of our newer players to the scene. Because that's what this is about, right? It's kind of a stomping ground, right, for a lot of people. People to really get some competitive reps in without, the pressure there being like a big tournament on the line. Well, we do have our title matches, but, but those are generally more for like our super shows, some of our bigger events, that we have going on. But of course, everybody here on Twitch, on YouTube, Facebook, Kick, wherever you're watching from. We're worldwide. We are worldwide this evening. I appreciate everybody hanging out. As Ethan, I'm sure, would appreciate some good pieces to burn right now. Because this... Oh, that S piece. Oh, my God. I went for a little J spin to kind of fill in some of that gap, but that got really nasty really quick. Oh, man. So Ethan gonna be in Dig City for a little bit. He's trying to find his way home. Trying to find his passport there. He is at 55,000 points, 85,000 for Ian, who almost misdropped the T on the left, but rotated it the right way just in the nick of time. We'll get a Tetris as a reward. Go to 104. Oh, there we go. Dirty Tetris for Ethan. That's gonna help him get out of this mess. And will also get him some more points. That's always a good thing. And oh, this is just in. This is just in. We have a PB alert from Mr. Hell Yeah himself. Grand Designs got his third ever max out post game this evening. And A25. Well, GD, you know what I gotta say. Hell yeah! As I'm sure you were screaming as you got it. So I figured I'd do my best reenactment in celebration. But no, seriously, congrats. That's huge. Ooh, what else would be huge for Ian is if he could get some good pieces to burn. Because he's got this really awkward looking hole in the middle of his board. We'll get a bar for a triple. And we'll get another bar down the right side. No burn there, but yeah, you can see, I like what I'm seeing from Ian in general. Right, just a lot of the stacking principles, you know, just kind of filling in the sides to try and get out of these burn situations. I like what I'm seeing here. Definitely someone I think with some practice could get pretty good here. He could do some really good things. Of course, trying to learn all the, you know, again, especially as a new player that is also rolling, right? You gotta figure out the rolling technique. It's kind of a, you know, I always describe it as a more front-heavy learning curve. You know, so once you can kind of get the misdrops under control and get the stacking down, I mean, again, I think the natural instinct is there for sure. But right now, though, he's got to get out of this, right? Especially with transitions coming up in under 30 lines. Though he does have the lead. He does have the lead. As Ethan, you can see, he was kind of shaking his head. He knew he missed a chance at a square tuck there. He's at 185 through 88 lines. 212 and a fist bump with the Tetris for Ian through 83 lines. So, again, behind in lines, it's got the lead real time. That lead may be larger than it appears. Yeah, of course. Poyo asking if this is Ian's first competitive game. Well, first on friendlies, I can confirm that much. As Ethan, oh no, Ethan's in trouble again. He'll be done at 208 right before the transition. Board just spiraled out of control. And at 219, the Ramble on Ian. We'll tie this one up 1-1, and this will be our first non-sweep of the evening. Congratulations, and thank you. Thank you for not making this a sweep. Like, my God. Yeah, everybody put your brooms away. Oh man, new scene in the chat. It is pinned for our players. Okay, has played a few matches, a couple matches previously. Okay. Yeah, CT12, a couple, yeah, TNP, yeah. Okay, so has played a little bit here and there, but first time on the big stage here on friendlies, right? That's always huge. All right, we're good to go. It's time for game number 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It's a big game here. Winner of this will have some momentum going into game 4. They will have game point, right? They'll be on game point. So. Yeah, you better move it, Ty. Oh my god. That is a great, that's a great emote. My god. Right, yeah, I think Crinkle is gonna need to see that. Right, she seemed pretty excited about the, you know, the Pop Nemo earlier today. And of course, you're on Twitch thinking of GD with the raid, table for 2. Just in time for this game number 3. Crucial game. As the momentum of this series hangs in the balance. Got Ian with the Tetris go to 135, 138 for Ethan at a Tetris 157. We are neck and neck here in this game number 3. Yeah, this is a really tight game. I like what I see. It's probably been one of the more entertaining matches we've had tonight for sure. I definitely am pleased with how these two are doing right now. Though, Ian probably not too pleased with all these squares coming in. Game kind of hitting him over the head with them right now. As chat is being hit over the head with the the pop thing. The Pop Nemo. Oh my god. Gotta say, I was definitely confused when I saw this earlier. Like, I hadn't seen it. I'm like, what is going on? I felt like such a boomer. Like the first time in my life. But sure, Ian. Okay, there we go. Was trying to think of a segue. I couldn't think of one. Point is, he'll get the Tetris down the middle. And is going to go ahead and take the burn with the J. Going to try and bring this back over to the right side. It's just in need of an L or a J. Bar going to have to do. And makes, oh, nice adjustment there, too, to accommodate the L coming in right after. And that's the thing. Yeah, this is what I mean. Again, I don't want to, like, necessarily hype him up too much, you know, or anything, let him focus, but, like, I like what I'm seeing. Just, again, not putting the T in that 3Y that you saw down there and waiting for the L instead. I like what I'm seeing. But there we go. Barely get the bar over the Tetris, though, as a at 310 through 87. So it's just trying to put the pressure on Ian and really putting the pressure on by really putting the pressure on by crashing his stream. Oh man. There we go. All right, it is returned. Yeah, that's how you really put pressure on. It's like, you know what? If my stream crashes, my opponent won't know what the score is. Oh man. Ethan in some trouble though, as we've kind of seen these last couple games, is really run into complications right at transition. Has got to get a bar right now in the worst kind of way. Oh, but hangs it! He overshot it! Was trying to put it in column 8. It went too far. And is finished at 317. And that's what we've seen these last couple games too. It's just struggled right at the transition. So there's your target, Ian. You need 318 to take the advantage here. Unfortunately, that S really didn't have anywhere to go. All right. Steve, and yeah, Ian's starting to run into some problems here too, coming into transition. He's got one line to go. Okay, we'll take this burn into it. Could really use a bar. And we'll get it for some relief. Not a Tetris, but some relief. There we go, get that J over to the left side. You can see he was trying to fill everything else in first. Wasn't necessarily confident that he'd get that over. And there we go. Dirty Tetris down the left. For Ian, we'll bring him to 299. Could get this done before the 19. Just needs a Tetris at this point. Or could line out if he wishes, but now he'll do it in style. Bang, Tetris! And at 322, Ramble on Ian will take the 2-1 lead. All right, folks, new seed is pinned in the chat for players' convenience and for anyone else who might have been playing along at home. He looks like the, yep, aliens from Sesame Street. Oh, I hate that you're not wrong. Oh, man, here we go. All right, game 4, as GD would tell you, it's coming to your door. In 3, 2, 1, a Tetris. Oh, Arctic, I really hate that you're not wrong, dude, about the yep aliens from Sesame Street. I really hate that you're not wrong about that. Oh my god. Oh, look who's here. The blue Scooty. It's in the house. Check it up on the queue. Got a few matches remaining. Got probably about an hour. Yeah, probably about an hour before the next match. Or before your match, rather. Not the next match. Oh my god. Can you imagine if this match went another hour? Jeez. Hey, ooh, Ian, though. Ooh, Ian's bored. Not doing so hot right now, but he's going to take a good burn. He needs like a Z or a T or something for that left side. Gonna settle for an L. Oh, but hangs a few subsequent bases, and that'll be it. 41,000, the final score. GD, can I get your input? Pretty please.
No!
And just like that, we are tied 2-2 and are going to a decider. PB, right, it's hex, so 8-0. There we go. All right, new seed is pinned in the chat for players' convenience. Of course, Kitty Crafting, should I be staying on for another hour and a half? No. Am I gonna do it anyways? Probably. Well, I'm not gonna pretend to be a good influence here, and I'm not gonna dissuade you from that, so. All right, we're good to go. As Sonny comes in with his weekly challenge to Joseph Saley, we are ready to go for game number 5. In a 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Also, Sonny, you're on plate, man. What the heck? As is Kitty Crafting. You know, it's only 2 a.m. for you, right? Ooh, some awkward boards forming already for both these two players. This seed, a little bit awkward for these two. With the way these two have been playing, I certainly think they could burn their way out. But Ethan's board certainly looking cleaner. And got that gift there in game number 4. All right, where Ian just had the unfortunate early tap out. Just spiraled out of control so quick. So Ethan gonna look to capitalize here. And both players have just gotta get out of their respective messes. It is a do or die situation for both players. Man, both players just getting so high up. Oh my god. Oh, Ethan! Hang of an S piece. Okay, gonna get a burn on the right. Hits the T-spin, just barely. Almost missed it. Oh, but hangs the Z on the left. He has hung the Z on the left. And it's finished at 35,000. Ian, there's your target. Hangs the J in a square. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's, oh wait. He's trying to roll his way up, but no, he's not gonna get it. Oh my god. Come on, man. Ethan will take it 3-2 at 35,000. Oh my god. The bell ring. There we go. All right. Oh man, yeah, we did. It is not playing. Okay, well, I cannot get Mart's audio to play for whatever reason. But anyway, all right, let's end the way I was saying. There you go. It is Ethan. Mr. Ethan Thoughts getting it done. 3-2 in an epic decider. Well, for all the wrong reasons, but, you know, it was an epic decider. So GG's to both of you, and thank you to Ian for coming on for the first time. Hope to see more of the both of you